Hi everyone, welcome to my laundry room. So we are really lucky in this house. We actually have a rental, and the laundry area is upstairs on the second floor. Oh my God, I'm never living in a house without that, hopefully. But anyhow, we have had, I don't know about you guys, but we have spent a long time making our own DIY laundry soap. Okay, so this is like a semi-liquid laundry soap. It's not like fully liquid because see, it's kind of clumpy. But that's just because I don't have those fancy machines that break down all of the solids into a liquid form, okay? Not a big deal in our household. Our Samsung machines give us two compartments. If we're doing liquid, we put this in, this little piece here in, and then if we're doing, what do you call it, powder, we just stick it in just like that, okay? So I can do either of them. I honestly I stick my liquid in here, even though my liquid's kind of a clumpy liquid, okay? Not a big deal for our house. So anyway, I've been using this laundry soap for 3 years. It's worked great. I've done lots of videos. Not everybody's a big fan of it though, because it's not true liquid, because it doesn't emulsify, and they're not exactly the biggest fan of it because it's a lot of work to make. I don't mind. It takes me about 20 minutes to make 3 gallons, and I do that maybe every 2-3 months. So that's not really a problem for me. But some people, that's just not their schedule. I totally get it. Other people, though, have tried doing the Young Living laundry soap that you buy, but they don't feel like it's quite the value for the dollar spent. And so something new that kind of came out, and it was a DIY. I think most of us caught wind of it about 2 months ago, maybe 3, which was you buy these really cool pumps. There's a 3-pack on Amazon, and you can make your own laundry soap with these. And it basically takes 1 container of this, multiplying it into 3 containers of this. Now, I think the recipe said you only need 2 pumps. Never was the case for me. I have done anywhere up to 8 to 10 pumps, knowing that it's not a big deal if I have to do 8 to 10 pumps because it still works. But it never really had the clean feeling that and the smell. The clean. It's the clean when you do chemical-free laundry, in my opinion. The chemical-free laundry clean is more of a, like just an absence of smell. Does that make sense? Like it doesn't stink anymore. It doesn't have an odor anymore. It just has like a freshness to it. And so anyway, I have liked this, but I really haven't felt like it was getting my clothes clean, okay? So lo and behold, yesterday I think my girlfriend tagged me in this post, and it is a laundry soap booster, okay? Now, when I saw this picture, I'm going to set you guys down for a sec. When I saw this picture, I thought to myself, hey, this is really awesome, because in the picture, it had this right next to each other in a little basket, and I was like, oh, maybe they're using it with this, and I can finally have better purpose and better success with this. So today was laundry day, so the kids went and I went ahead and made this, which was a video I did earlier. The recipe is posted there. But this is 1 cup of baking soda, 1.5 cups of Epsom salt, and then 10 drops of rosemary and 10 drops of lemon myrtle, which smells amazing, okay? This container right here, so good. So anyway, it's just in a mason jar with a lid on it, and then I have like a leftover protein powder cuppy here. So my kids are all like playing downstairs, so sorry for the noise. It carries like right up the stairs too. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys how to get this into the machine and how well it works, okay? Shh. Living room, now. So funny. I love them. All right, so I am going to take this little compartment out, and I am going to go ahead and just take 1 scoop. It says 1 to 2 tablespoons, okay? Now look, I am truly giving this laundry booster the ultimate workout, because I have dark clothes that sat in my machine for overnight after having been washed. They stunk so bad. And I know somebody in here, please someone give me hands, because I know at least one of us other people out there are human enough to have completely forgotten your wash in the washing machine after you washed it and it was soaking wet, and you opened that refrigerator and you thought to yourself, dear God, why do I need to throw out my clothes? Because that smell is awful, okay? And so I, being in a hurry, and my husband desperately needing the clothes, he shoved them in the dryer, and they dried with that smell in there. Oh. And so we have been like actively trying to seek out which pieces of laundry were part of that collection of horrible smelling things so we can get them out of our wardrobes. So anyway, this machine right now is packed full of those specific items. Thank you, Jessica, for saying you've done this too, okay? So we're going to give this laundry booster the ultimate workout, but it did work on my kids' laundry, and it actually, when I opened the machine, it actually smelled brighter and fresher than I've ever smelled my laundry like smelling before. So I'm pretty stoked about this. So that was just one scoop. That's about 2 tablespoons in that scoop, maybe 3. Don't care. Totally doing it. It's worth it. One other thing that I read too is that I have another product. I think it's called BioClean. It was another type of laundry booster. One of the ingredients in there was actually hydrogen peroxide. So if you ever want that extra bit of effort on a chemical side, you could actually take your hydrogen peroxide and stick that in your bleach compartment of your machine. I'm not going to do that because I'm doing colors, and I'm just nervous that that might actually have a little bit of a bleaching effect. So we're going to skip that step for me. But I highly recommend, if you're doing towels, go ahead and give that a try. So this one has lavender in it. I'm actually going to use the one bottle that didn't have a label, and I also didn't put any essential oil in this one. This one I put, followed the recipe, and I did lavender. My other bottle here, I did purification to kind of just see if you could notice the smell. Neither of them I noticed the smell. So we're going to do the one that has 0 essential oil in it, because the laundry booster has essential oil in it. I forgot how many pumps I did. I think I stuck with 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna do 7, 8, just because this was those horrible dark blacks. Okay, after I did that, I do what I do for all my laundry, which is I put vinegar in it. Aldi sells these things for like $2. It's such a good deal. So I fill up my fabric softener compartment with vinegar. Okay, why do we use vinegar on the laundry? Couple reasons. 1, it helps neutralize odor. 2, it will actually soften your clothes. Like, people are like, well, what do you do for fabric softener? Vinegar. Vinegar actually does soften your clothes. I've done towels without vinegar. I've done towels with vinegar. Monstrous difference, okay? At this stage, this is where I'm going to leave it. Some other things that you can do here, you could actually take purification, citrus fresh, lemongrass, any essential oil that's kind of like high in the smell factor. I mean, I guess all of them have a smell factor, but I feel like purification, lemongrass, and all those things are about, and citrus fresh are all about like getting the stink out. You could stick that in your vinegar compartment. Now, the reason why you want to stick it, your softener compartment, the reason why you stick it there and not anywhere else, and I know a lot of you are like, but Kim, there's already like a buttload of oils in that laundry booster. When you put it in the fabric softener compartment, every machine releases that compartment's worth of contents later in the cycle. And so while that lemon myrtle and the rosemary are going to go in the wash, they're going to often get rinsed out. So if you want a residue of fragrance, you want to put that in the fabric softener, okay? Another question I get is, are my clothes going to smell like vinegar? Sometimes you get a hint of vinegar. That just means you put too much in the fabric softener compartment, or your machine's not doing enough rinses. If you have the option to hit extra rinse, you can do that. That'll keep the softening agent there, while at the same time helping you to get some more of that vinegary smell out. You can increase the amount of essential oil, or you can decrease the amount of vinegar, okay? So those are all fun things you can play around with. So my machine's all set. I'm not going to do anything fancy here. I'm just going to keep it on warm cold. I wash my darks on warm cold with natural laundry soap because the chemical levels aren't so high that it doesn't strip the color. I'm keeping my spin on high. My soil level is going to be normal. And maybe I might up it to heavy. Yeah, let's up that to heavy, okay? And so then from here, I'm just going to hit play. So now my machine is just going to do its thing. And then the last question I get from a lot of people is, how do you do the dryer balls, okay? So what we have here, I'm going to flip the camera. This is all of the clothes, the kids' clothes that just came out. And then here's my dryer balls. I love these little trays. I have 2 trays in my house. And the only reason I switched to lavender is because all of my white balls, I only have 1 left. I don't know where the other ones went to. So this is how I do this. Let me see if I can set this up. I'm so sorry, guys, that I don't have my tripod. I really need to find it. All right, so here's my bottle of lavender. I do lavender on the gray balls. And then you just take your bottle, and I love this. This is so cathartic. You smack each ball, and that's it, okay? So then once they are all smacked and ready to go, you can see a little drop of oil on there. Toss them in the machine. Shut the door. Power. Play. And I keep it on dry level low here, and then I have it on sensory dry. It's really wonderful using those dryer balls. Why a lot of us love using them is A, we can put our essential oils on them, but B, they're actually efficient as far as energy saving. Wool is a natural conductor of heat, and so when you actually stick that into the machine, it takes and multiplies the heat that's coming out of the machine without damaging your clothes by increasing the heat within the wool dryer ball. So it's really a fabulous way to get your clothes more evenly dried. It's also really great for saving on the energy, and it also infuses the essential oils into your clothing. And it's really nice to douse the babies in lavender to help calm them down, because today they need to be calmed down. It's a rainy day, so they're all stuck inside. Anyway, I really hope this helps you guys. I'm so incredibly stoked that I finally found something. Thank you so much, Kelly, to fix this. I mean, because this was honestly really, really upsetting for a lot of us. I know that we've had this soap that we went ahead and spent the money on the laundry detergent, we made it into this, and then it wasn't quite giving us the results we were hoping for. And so this laundry booster, girls, definitely, guys, is really going to help elevate that easy DIY laundry soap, because this was super easy to make. There was no mixing, there was no blender, and it is a straight liquid. It was definitely on the easier side. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Comment below with any laundry hacks that you have, especially some really good spot removers. I know some people were talking about putting some household cleaner in a spray bottle. But anyway, so post some laundry hacks here, and I will see you guys later.